interesting thought experiment for you, friends. So what I think about is the next bear market, and I'm thinking about Eric Wall. And I'm thinking about Eric Wall and what he would say about PulseChain and pDAI, the people's DAI. Because on the topic of is Richard going to peg it or not, I think about, well, what would the story look like? What would Eric write about when he writes, oh, the fat man did X, Y, and B and everybody got scammed? What do we write about? Okay, because you remember for Hex, what he says is, he goes, he calls him the fat man. He says, Eric Wall says, Richard Hart, the fat man, he got everyone's Ethereum ICO money. He pumped Hex using part of it, and he kept rest for himself and his bag increases. That's what Eric Wall would say, okay? Now, I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened, okay? You'll never know. But that's what he would say. So what would he say about pDAI and PulseChain? What I think he would say is, this is how I'm figuring out what's going on with pDAI, friends. That's at 1 cent, heading to 10 cents plus, hopefully $1. I think what Eric Wall would write is, he would write, Richard couldn't pay himself using all the tokens, using the origin address, because everybody's watching. Because if Richard sells from there, everybody sells, and then everyone walks away. So instead what he does is, remember, I'm speaking through the lens of Eric. Instead what he does is, he buys another coin, pDAI, for pennies on the dollar, sub pennies. He accumulates all the pDAI for himself, and then he uses the origin address, and he doesn't buy the core coin bags with him. He pegs pDAI because he now owns all the pDAI. So now he gets to pay himself. He gets a big tornado cash. He gets all these secret wallets, and he can pump coins as he sees fit without worrying about these malicious sharks leaving. And if those sharks want to take profit, many of them will take profit into pDAI and continue maintaining the peg. And everybody will be able to sit in the ecosystem in a stable coin because it's pegged to $1, because there's enough money to peg. I am speaking through, remember, Eric Wall's perspective in the next bear market, because he might see like a big fat pump like this, and I'll show you the PLS chart, okay? Maybe we do something like this, friends. We go like all the way up. Let's say the pDAI peg comes in, we go all the way up, okay? A huge move. There you go up here, and then a big drop in a bear market, all right? And then that move, I don't know what this, I'm just guessing, friends. Wow, 200x up here, and then you do the big fat like 95% drop, 96% drop. So what I'm doing is I'm imagining Eric Wall after the 96 or 97% drop, where he's saying, this is what happened. Everyone got scammed again. That's, I'm trying to imagine that. And that, my friends, is why the odds of a pegging are much higher than I originally thought, or that anyone else in the market thinks right now. It's because when Richard is faced with this choice, do I buy all the core coins with the bags? No, because everybody just dumps on me. And then it's a magic trick. He phases out in there. He's in something else. Now, you might say, but can't those people dump? Yeah, that's why he owns a lot of them. Also, that's why he shakes people out. Also, he's probably buying on the dips on pDAI. Also, he's learned from the Hex. He knows from Hex, friends. Everybody who buys pDAI, we believe in it going to $1, so we hold. Okay, so we'll join all the stablecoin farms and participate. We own all the supply. The people do. Okay, do you see what I mean? So, there's no non-believers in here. There's only believers. He basically learned from Hex, man. That's why Hex was able to go from 1 cent to 50 cents. You get it? They put their money into the sacrifice fund. Well, maybe instead of putting it into a sacrifice fund, maybe the new thing is he puts it into stablecoin farms. The people put it into stablecoin farms. Okay, I'm just guessing. But yeah, once I said, friends, I'm looking through the lens of Eric. I'm trying to look through the lens of a critic later on. I'm trying to see what would they be writing about this when it's all done. But you and I, we have opportunity here, by the way. Yeah, so once again, speculation can go to zero. Of course, it's pretty much confirmed. It's Richard Hart's coin. Just thinking about, friends, like, was the Ethereum price too high that he paid? You know, is there enough money in the SAC funds to peg it and stuff? So that's what you're betting on now. You know, he's probably going to find a way. Just, you know, how long? How long does it find a way? And yes, hope you get to see it now.